Hi everyone. So today I want to talk about a book that I finished the previous month. So I forgot to shoot the video also. So here the video is now. So the book here I'm talking about is My Year of Rest and Relaxation, written by Otasha Mesfagan. So before continuing the video, I want to say very simple thing that this book is not written to cater everybody's taste bud. This is very different from the books that we usually read, thriller, literary fiction, whatever you say. It's really different. So, if you talk about the story a bit, the story revolves around the main narrator who one day decided that she's going to live in isolation for a whole year. She was exhausted with her, social life, with her outside world, that she was so exhausted, like not like physical exhaustion. Here we are talking about, if we are talking about exhaustion in this book, we are talking about the mental exhaustion. And it's not like sleeping for 2 hours and getting fit after it. It's not like that. Mental exhaustion is really a very different perspective and a very different topic if we talk about in respect to the physical exhaustion. Moving on, she decided to live in her isolation for a whole year, and she was in her apartment the whole time when she was going through the isolation. And during that period of her life, she used to take lots of drugs, not little drugs. She used to take like medicines for sleep and other things that she used to feel problematic with in her body. And with this, she was continuing her life. And only after 3 months, she used to visit her psychologist, who used to give her all those medicines and stuff. And those medicine used to keep her alive. Without those medicine, she was like an animal. She never used to act like a human. Okay. So moving on, we have another very important character in this book beside the narrator, which is Reva, her very close friend. And yeah, any further, I'm not going to say anything about the story, because the story is very little to focus on. It's more about the writing, it's more about the feeling, it's more about the things you feel while reading. Okay, in this book the story is very simple, very basic, you will get it, but it is all about the emotion, about the feelings, about the anger she had deep inside of herself buried. Because if I talk about my perspective on the book, it's really different. So when I was reading at first, I was like, what is happening in the story? I'm not understanding anything. And why she's living in isolation for a year? Like, this thing happens to lots of people, and why she's like the special one. And after reading like 50 and 56 pages, I was like, okay, I understand it right now. Because she went through many things, and we can't even imagine. So yeah, that was all about the story. And if we talk about my review, it's a total bang on, like 5 star